guys, we've been playing with our 86 GT a little bit more out here, and let me show you a few of the things we've been doing. We were playing with the radio a little bit. We also had some running issues, and let's go take a look at that right now. Look who's out and about. What's up, you slumming? You slumming? I'm gonna tell you, bro, Callie's doing just as good a job as you did, or maybe even better. She's sweet. You a complainer. So, all right. I already rubbed him some before I come out here to video him. But yeah, he's chilling like a villain, being a traitor. What up, Callie? You see me talking to Jack? Did you hear me talking to Jack? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. What? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You go over here and start something? Wind's blowing, girl. Yeah. We're talking to Jack. Look, that's loyalty right there. That's loyalty. All right, let's go to work. All right, guys. While we may not have an antenna to get the radio, we had that silk tape that was in the condom bag. Oh yeah. Oh, you hear it? It doesn't sound that good. We don't have an antenna. We need to find an antenna. We can put an antenna on it. All right, guys. We put an antenna on it. Oh, look.
For the Pro Modified Finals, brought to you by Drag Coverage.
It's our track.
Coast Dragway in Holt. Don't miss the Heart-Pounding Thunder, the biggest drag racing show in the Panhandle. Gates open at 10 a.m. Kids 12 and under get in free. Saturday, November 3rd at Emerald Coast Dragway in Holt. Just 10 minutes
Pro
to
mods.
See the full schedule online at raceecd.com
hey,
or on Facebook. That's raceecd.com.
That's crazy.
See you there.
We turned the radio on, and we got a commercial for our local track. Oh yeah. Full service.
Claim we were rear-ended.
Yeah.
My daughter was actually.
Man, I put them socks back in there with them speakers. This one right here is trashed. Oh my God. Well, obviously. But man, we get them speakers. Oh, we'd be bumping up in here. Oh gosh, here we go. Let's see what we're doing. Doesn't quite idle yet. We're getting close though. With the idle. Or with it running better. Seems to be running, the more we run it, oops, the better it gets. Oh, look at that, rear defrost. Lights up even. Come on, bro. Are you kidding me with that? Wow, fancy. Wow, this is just like having a brand new car. Hold on. Where are we going? Oh yeah, check the service center. We know everything that's going on. Oof. We get the idle figured out, and the brakes, and the transmission, we'll have something. All right. Oh yeah. We got us a radio.
Cartoons presented by Flipped Out Kitchen at Airport in Killinger.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Get some. It's 1986 all over again. All right, guys. We are back out here with our 86 GT. And by now we're on part, I think this will be part 6 or whatever. I was going to pull it out yesterday and kind of sneak around the block. The brakes are probably, the booster's probably bad. It got a little vacuum through it. But all of a sudden the car started running bad. And, didn't know what it was, or obviously I didn't know what it was. We got some, the plugs got fouled a little bit. And started looking around. Well, part of it when I first started it, I'd been messing around and I had the BAP sensor had come unplugged. That's a big no-no on an SD car. It was puffing black. Checked on it, found that. Blah, blah. That probably got some of the got into the plugs a little bit. We had a converter that was glowing. Car was popping back and forth. Checked the fuel pressure, 10 pounds. That's not good. So thought maybe the regulator was bad. It's been sitting a long time. I just wanted to check it. I don't have my vacuum gauge here, so it's out at the facility. So anyway, it wasn't the regulator. What we did was we pulled the fuel pump, and it's probably maybe hard for you to see, but we have got a giant split down this hose. So, you know, we're probably thinking that this is just blowing fuel everywhere. So we're gonna fix that, and then hopefully we'll throw the tank back in. It's got probably about 5 or 6 gallons of gas in it, and we'll throw that back in, and maybe it'll be running back up to snuff. But anyway, so see you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, we got our tank just kind of hanging with the lines hooked up. We ain't got it hanging, we just got to sit there with the lines hooked up. Got the power hooked up. Oh yeah, we've already primed it. There we go. There we go. 40. A 40. That's what we need, man, a 40. All right, now, yes, I had to put some of the gas in here. Oh my gosh, it's just I smell like gas. Teresa's like, you smell so bad, you smell like gas. I'm like, oh gosh, well at least I got some Marvel Mist Oil mixed in with it, so, and some fuel injector cleaner, so that's like a cologne. So let's get the tank mounted back up in there and see what we can do with it. It's probably gonna be tomorrow because it's already getting dark, and we'll have all day tomorrow to play with it, so we'll get a little something done. Maybe go for a little ride around the block. Ooh. All right guys, the flash is on. The kids are going crazy in the park, purring like a kitten. When I first started it, it wasn't running that fantastic. You guys heard that, but now hold on. Let me turn the, I don't know if I can turn the flash off. Anyway. Dang. Awesome. Just kind of purring. Don't get me wrong, we got like the AC clutch. Something rattling. Something rattling in there somewhere, back around there. Could be anything. The serpentine belt's a little worse for wear. But anyway, we're good to go now. I think we can brakes. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay, well, there you go. We had backed the car off and tightened all of the couple lug nuts we have on each wheel, and we were actually just going to drive it around the block, just to heck with it, just to take it around the block. We made it about out to the road and started running terrible, had trouble, blah blah blah. We get it back in here. Obviously, you saw what the problem was the line for the fuel pump, and that is actually the line that was on the V6 hanger, so, or the 4-cylinder hanger. It was a 4-cylinder hanger. Anyway, whatever. So that's one of those things to where when you're starting with a car that doesn't run at all, when something starts going wrong, you have no idea what it is. It could be anything because you've never seen it run before. So it could be anything. Could be injectors, could be computer, it could be the PIP sensor, it could be the TFI module, it could be any number of things. The BAP sensor could be bad. It could be a ton of different things. And, you know, you just kind of, I guess, start with the basics. So I guess we got lucky, and now we seem to have it squared away. So we're going to tidy a few things up, and then I think we're going to maybe try and, you know, drive it around the block or just take it out on the street. At least move it more than we're moving it in the yard in first gear. So let me get to work, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Wow. We're gonna... I hadn't even started it today. There we go. Alright, this is going to be its first time on pavement under any kind of real power. We got it running. Holy crap. Kind of work. The booster's not great. Wow. I gotta admit, this thing feels way better than the Trojan Horse did on its maiden voyage. It actually broke the tire. I mean, these things are dry rotted. They're garbage. It actually broke the tires loose a little bit. Man, it's crazy, man. This thing runs. How good this thing runs. It doesn't smoke. The brakes do kind of work. I haven't checked the seems to be freeing up a little bit. Wow. Look at that. A couple black marks. Ooh. Man, this thing is freaking awesome, dude. Wait a second. We're going to do something stupid here. guys, we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm amazed at how well this thing runs. We just drove it around the block. I mean, it purrs like a kitten. It drives, it runs. The transmission shifting a lot better than I thought it would as far as how it felt on the bench. That could be just from, you know, loosening it up, getting all the fluid circulated through the top cover, getting splashed up on it, getting the shaft really lubed up so everything's moving right in there. But man, are you kidding me with this thing? 21 years. I know I've said that 100 times, but to me that's just amazing. It's sat for so long. The transmission was broken. The car was probably actually a real... That's such a shame. But we've got it running. It is now drove around the block on its own power. Honestly, we just got a few little things. I have to think about what I want to do with the booster. The booster's not 100%. The brakes, they stop okay, not 100%. I need to kind of really think of what I want to do. But I need to drive it a little bit more. And hey, I mean, we're close to going to the track. How crazy is that? So, anyway, we're having a good time. I mean, this car isn't fast. You know, you guys have seen the Lincoln. It's not fast, but you know, we're having fun, and that's what it's all about. We're having a lot of fun. We're super motivated working on this garbage. It's just really cool to me. So, if you enjoyed what you saw, well, that's great. If you didn't, well, that's great too. That's why they give us a thumbs up, and that's why they give us a thumbs down on the thing, so you can do them both. Oh, here comes the boss. So until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time on the Substandard and Fox Body videos. Love our 4 eyes, Vans, Lincolns, and POS Mustangs. 4 eyes. And look, right there. Come on. You don't want none. You don't want none.